2017 Oakland Athletics.
Gene Segura standing in. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, shortstop Gene Segura.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is the last game before a 9-game road trip, and it's important to win that last game before you go off on a long trip like that. 9 games is a long time.
Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. Here he comes on 2-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. This one's down to third. And a rather easy first out. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this game's going to be a slugfest. I mean, to me, the key might be getting in that bullpen first. Who scores early? Who's able to get in that pen and just continue to keep the pressure on the other club?
Here's Leonis Martin. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch on its way. Nope. And a neck-high fastball that time. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Matt, my man, Rusty Valentine. I just like saying the name, Rusty Valentine. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about what he calls. Look, he's a little accurate on the corners. He's not going to give you much, but he's accurate. But if you go up and down, you might get some calls. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit to first. To his left, Canna, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, right fielder Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
The 0-1 delivery. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Giovanni Gallardo will be on the mound for game 4. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder Roger Davis.
Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, the way I look at it, look, you lose Thursday, then you win Friday and Saturday. Sunday's game becomes important because now you walk away feeling like we won the weekend. You don't want to split it after you win the last 2. You want to win the weekend. That's why this game on Sunday is important.
A high fastball is in there. Now a ball rolled softly to second. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. What's the key for them if they want to split this series, HR?
Well, the key to this game for me, they're facing a team that makes a lot of errors. Put the ball in play. When they're on the defensive side and you know you're struggling, you don't want the ball hit to you. So what do you do on the offensive side? Hit it to them. Put it in play.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. Head-to-head history with Yovani Gallardo, 5 for 14. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Chris Davis now. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runners on first with 1 down. Squared that one up just a little late.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here's the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
just flat out froze him there. Nothing too
Batting
deceptive
fourth,
about that four-seam
first
fastball.
baseman.
So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So now it's Mark Canha, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Two and 0 now.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Settling in now, Stephen Vogt. Head-to-head history with Yovani Gallardo. He's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Gallardo pauses. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Has a look, now the pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run in the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
The 0-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming from Gallardo. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Robbie Cano now. The average in the early season not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. Cano waits on the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. And here's a ball hit in the air. Vogt is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. Well, this team is really going to be busy today. You look at how this pitcher's been struggling all season. All you got to do is look at that ERA. That tells me he's given up a lot of balls hit, and the defense is going to be very, very busy in this one.
At the plate, Danny Valencia, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Here it comes on 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, there's an opposite field base hit right there. He's off to a great start here in April, and maybe that's why, because he's using the whole entire ballpark, the whole field.
In now, Dan Vogelback. And this will be fouled away. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is under it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 3, Mike.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding into the box, Ryan Healy. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Ryan Healy.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Hit on the ground out to short. 1 away.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Leonis Martin. You know, this guy has grown through the years. When he first came up, he was just running all over the place, not really having an idea what he was doing. Then he really settled in and let the game come to him. And now we're looking at a pretty good outfielder.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. Head-to-head history with Yovani Gallardo. He's gone 3 for 11. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled straight back. And the pitch. Tapper up the line. But it gets foul. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here's another 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Adam Rosales. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here it comes. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So a great half inning of work by Yovani Gallardo. It remains 0-0. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Mike Freeman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. Into the box now, Taylor Motter, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Lays off 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. Fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Leonis Martin would be next. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, Alejandro De Aza. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo.
Alejandro De Aza.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball the pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Freeman racing back at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Now batting.
Standing in now,
Center fielder,
Rajay Davis.
Rajay Davis.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Those first two pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. Here's Gallardo now with the 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Oh, he had a go at one there, but this is fouled off to the right as the count draws full. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 7 homers, 18 driven in. Here's the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box now, Chris Davis, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Digging in for his second at-bat, Leonis Martin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Full count. Here it comes. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And another foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Tapped out in front of home. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
The 1-0 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Now the 2-0 home to Cruz. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch, and a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Davis is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Valencia. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Hey now.
Hey, great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
2 out with the man at first. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Has a look. Now the pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Full count. Here it comes. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Striding in once again, Dan Vogelbach, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
The 2-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
The 0-2 once more. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
The 2-2 one more time. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
The 2-2 one more time. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Plouffe is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. The Mariners threaten, but leave them loaded. They're down 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Mark Hanna. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, he's watched himself struggle now, and his average has fallen below 240. So that's a welcome hit for him, and I'm sure the manager as well.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen Vogt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Cano for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter, designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Healy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Gallardo's ready and delivers. And that's taken for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Kendall Graveman is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Kendall Graveman.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up.
Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
2-strike changeup, and he was able to foul it off just enough to fight it off to get another pitch. That's a tough pitch to hit with 2 strikes.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Taylor Motter.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, what a play! He's out.
Up next for
Great
Seattle,
play that was left into the hole on that one. And something to notice is how he had time to get back to his feet for the throw. He knew he had to hurry, but he didn't have to rush.
Gene Segura standing in as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
2 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and gone. Umpires are signaling for a home run, but boy, that was very close. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third, and it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand. So the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of better safe than sorry. Here's Leonis Martin.
Left fielder, Leonis.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Don't want to forget about him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mariners strike back to tie things on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. All even now at 1-1. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And there's ball 2 now. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Cruz has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Rosales.
Stepping in, Adam Rosales. First time up, he went down looking. He's ready. Here's the first offering. fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Martin. 2 gone.
Up next for Oakland, right fielder Alejandro De Aza.
Here's Alejandro De Aza, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he takes ball 1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
The 1-0 delivery. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Mutter. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Daniel Colum takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Daniel Colum.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
In now, Danny Valencia. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set with the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Dan Vogelbach.
Digging in once again, Dan Vogelbach comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
Zunino.
Stepping in now, Mike Zunino. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Well, that's
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Ready with the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second, and a wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
2 out here and a runner at second. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1 left for Seattle. Still tied 1 apiece. Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Rajay Davis.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Hit hard but foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Freeman is after it. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Ready once again, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And that misses 2-2. One out, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A's are gone in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Shibe Park in Philadelphia. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Liam Hendricks will come out and
Now
take the
pitching
ball
for the
here as he'll
Athletics,
be making his 15th
number 31,
appearance of the year.
Liam Hendricks.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike
Seattle.
Freeman. 0 for 2 on the
6.
afternoon so far.
Mike
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Taylor Motter.
Ryan
attention,
Dull
please.
will come out and
Now
take the
pitching
ball
for the
here
A's,
as he'll be making his
number
15th
66,
appearance of the year.
Ryan Dull.
Striding in once again, Taylor Motter. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A high fastball is in there. Out of play. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Standing in now, Gene Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Scorched to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Another look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, being especially careful here. Into the box, Leonis Martin, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 0-1, and he lays off for ball 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Little 2-out rally going on right now. Back-to-back base hits, and now your runners at first and third. And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here. And there's a lot of things that can still happen with 2 outs in the inning.
Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Davis is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A's bullpen does its job. Get up and stretch here at Shibe Park. All tied at 1-1.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now as they'll hand it off to Casey Fiend here.
Casey Fiend.
Digging in to try it again. Mark Canha. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Canha.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase.
Oakland,
that wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Stephen Vogt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
1 out, nobody on. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Healy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2 now.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing grounder to the right side. He's got it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. We'll see Robinson Cano when we come back. 8th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Sean Doolittle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
62, Sean Doolittle.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. His career line with Doolittle, he's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Eighth inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. Here's the pitch. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And that's in there, 2-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
This ball will be chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. At the plate, Danny Valencia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ready on 0-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Dan Vogelbach.
Standing in, Dan Vogelbach. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yeah. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mariners are down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Evan Scribner is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
58, Evan Scribner.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Rosales. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Adam Rosales.
Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Alejandro De Aza.
Stepping in, Alejandro De Aza. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Masterful job of changing eye levels. A fastball up and in, and then a curveball down and away. It's got him in a little bit of a rocking chair situation. I'm curious what he'll throw here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's Rajay Davis now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. And now Davis swings and misses on a good pitch there as he falls behind 0-2 now. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The A's strand one. Still tied 1 apiece. Gerard Dyson is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The average sitting at .292 here to start play. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Grounded to first. Canna takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Standing in, Mike Freeman. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Carlos Ruiz will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Ruiz.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
0-2, here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now another 0-2, and he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Score remains tied 1-1. Gerard Dyson will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Carlos Ruiz is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Mark Hanna.
So now it's Mark Hanna. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. 3-0. One out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Up next for Oakland, catcher Stephen Vogt.
Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Cruz coming on, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here.
And he'll make it to second base on what ought to be ruled a passed ball. And with 2 outs, that one could come back to haunt him.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Hit to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ryan Madsen takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
44, Ryan Madsen.
Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Segura.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Leonis Martin as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1 pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Cruz waits the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. Still tied 1 apiece.
Mark Zepchinski comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Mark Zepchinski.
Digging in now, Trevor Plouffe. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Trevor Plouffe.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to flirt around with. He's been swinged about really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Turned on down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. Cano gets to it. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Rosales.
So striding forward now, Adam Rosales. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Alejandro De Aza.
Jed Lowry will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 8, Jed Lowry.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number 11, Rajay Davis.
So stepping in, Rajay Davis looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Now to the plate, Marcus Semien. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 2. swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Joey Wendell will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 52, Joey Wendell.
Matt Joyce is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Here's Robbie Cano now, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
Cano.
First delivery to him on the way. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Ready for another shot now. Danny Valencia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
The 0-1 on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, pitching is all about offsetting the hitter. They try to go fastball up, off-speed pitch down, except the batter did a nice job of recognizing the off-speed pitch and getting it for a base hit.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Standing in now, Dan Vogelbach, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat. And we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's Gerard Dyson as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Well, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Mariners leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Striding in once again, Chris Davis. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Pushed softly over toward the right side, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Oakland, first baseman, Mark Canha.
So now it's Mark Canha. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Ready for another chance? Stephen Vogt, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. The 0-1. Just got a piece to the right side. That winds up foul for the second strike. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table, might come back to haunt him.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And over to third now is the runner. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Ryan Madson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Ryan Madson. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Mark Zepchinski. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.